So you just bought yourself a fig, got it home, and you have a bunch of questions. Should you keep it in the pot that you bought it in? Put it into a different pot? How do you water it? How often do you water it? How do you fertilize it? How often do you fertilize it? Do you put it in the sunlight? And for how long every day? So you have some questions, and I'm going to see if maybe I can answer a couple of those for you today. So this is a Desert King that I bought yesterday at Lowe's. The reason I bought it is that they had it on the clearance table and it was only $7. So I couldn't not buy it. It didn't come in this pot here. This is a 5-gallon pot that I up-potted it into once I got home. The original pot was a approximately 2-gallon pot. I got a picture of it right here. There we go. So that was a 2-gallon pot that this Desert King came in. And it seemed pretty happy there. But I did want to up-pot it, give the roots a chance to spread out a little bit. So I'm going to let it grow in here for about a month or so. The soil that I used was my regular mix, which is a combination of potting soil and perlite and compost. And the compost is my own compost that I make right here, one of my compost bins. So anyhow, yeah, this will be in this pot for the remainder of the season. I'm going to water it generously, and what I've been doing this year is I have a slow release fertilizer that I put on my trees earlier this year. I may do a dose for this guy, and then I do fish emulsion about every 10 days, and I find that works out pretty well. So this guy has a few little figs on him that I don't expect to ripen, but who knows, I might get surprised. And if I am, that'll be good news. So the plan here is to let this guy get strong, and then I will trim it off later on and have a form that I'm more happy with. This here is my LSU Purple. It's the only other fig tree that I bought from Lowe's, and that was about 2 years ago. And it looked exactly like the Desert King. So what I did, I pruned off a lot of the smaller growth over the last 2 years. Let 2 leaders grow from the bottom. And I'll show you what they look like right there. The tree is now about 4 feet tall. Last year, he provided me with quite a few figs, and they were delicious. It's sitting here in my row of figs. And it gets sunlight every day from the morning until late afternoon. So I try to give them as much sun as I possibly can. This one is now in a 10-gallon pot, and that's where he'll stay for a while. And the Desert King will go into a pot like this probably next year, maybe the year after, depends how he grows, but he'll be in a 10-gallon pot pretty soon himself. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful to you, and hopefully you learned a little bit. If you did, please hit the like button. and maybe consider subscribing to my channel. I will have other updates, mostly about fig-related topics, and this will notify you when they become available to see. So enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.